folks, so today is the start of another week, another palette, and as the title suggests, we are doing the Limecrime Venus 1. This was highly requested since I did the second palette a few weeks back. This palette though is definitely more red tone, so I'm really excited to use it for a week and see what kind of things I can pull out of it. Today's look is focusing using the shade Divine, which is more of like a purpley taupe color. Really cool color, definitely kind of like bruisey and that kind of thing. So if you guys want to know how to do it, then just stay tuned and here's the tutorial. So the shadows that I'm using today are going to be Divine, also Rebirth, as well as Shell. I also picked up this guy, which is a very expensive random ass sponge. But this is the Sephora Color Switch by Vera Mona, and basically it's like an artist sponge that what you do is you take your brush and you like do this in the sponge, and it doesn't really necessarily clean your brushes, but it takes the shadow off of them so that you can dip into another color. It works, and I don't know how it works. It's fucking weird. It's witchcraft. I don't fucking know. But yeah, one of you guys suggested that I check it out in the comments, and it works. We're going to be using two brushes, pretty much my go-to. We got the MAC 217 and the MAC 234. So to start off, I'm just dipping my 217 into Divine, and this color is a matte, sort of like taupey purple, bruisey kind of color. I really like this color a lot, actually. And basically this is gonna go, you know, places. No, but I'm gonna put this above my crease. I'm also gonna take what color is on that brush and just apply it right into like this section of my eye. Now I'm gonna insert my own little conspiracy theory here, if you will. Obviously inspired by the painting like The Birth of Venus. The colors in the palette are named Venus, Shell, Aura, Creation, Divine, Muse, Icon, that sort of thing. Very much inspired by the painting itself. Now, you know, take a look at the colors, warm red colors. Now just take a look at this guy. Modern Renaissance, also inspired by paintings, also reddish toned eyeshadows, you know, named after painting names. I don't know, that's just my own thing. I kind of looked at that and went, I don't know, conspiracy, Illuminati confirmed. I'm gonna take a little bit more of Divine on that same brush, gonna blend that just right underneath my eye. And I'm just gonna be dipping my brush into Rebirth. And is anyone else just uncomfortable by the name of that eyeshadow? I don't know, I just think of like Afterbirth. I'm just applying this to sort of the first 2/3 of my lid, as well as on the inner corner. And then I am going to take my brush and swirl around in this thing. And my brush is clean. So that's amazing, thank you for the suggestion. Because I've always just been using a towel, which had worked pretty much fine, but I don't know, this is more entertaining to me. So I'm gonna go into Muse, the dark red. This is gonna go just on the outer corner. Then I'm just gonna take a little bit of Muse on the 217, and I'm just going to use that to blend it up just a little bit. And the colors blend really nicely and they're very pigmented. I'm going to take a little bit of Muse just right underneath the eye. Just a little bit of it. Work that into the bottom lashes. And then I'm just going to dip my finger into a little bit of Shell. And I'm just going to apply that just right on top of that inner corner color. Just to add a little bit of sheen to that. And from there I'm just going to go in with a line of black liner. This happens to be Line Ace in the shade Legend from Sigma. It's basically just a brush, little tiny brush style black eyeliner. And I'm just going to go ahead, do a little bit of a wing, and do a coat of mascara, come back and show you how I finish up the rest of the face. So for contour, I'm doing NYX Taupe Blush. So you guys know this is my favorite, but I really do appreciate your feedback on the Viseart color that I used. I was kind of playing around with that for that week, but as much as I like that, I just feel like using a eyeshadow that's from a $100 palette is like pretty much not gonna happen for me. Like, it's just, I use it for contour like once every now and then, but it's not gonna be like my everyday or every filming video contour, because I mean I went through one of these in like not too long. So yeah, so for blush I'm going back to using NARS Orgasm. Put a little bit of that on, For lips, you have a bunch of options. Like really, you could do mostly anything, but I'm gonna go with this just because I really like this color like a lot. This is the NYX Liquid Suede in Brooklyn Thorn. It's been in a couple of my videos recently. I don't know, I just really like this color. Also, it's at that point in Canada where like my lips are chapped, my face is dry, I pretty much look like a prune, and you gotta put on like 18 layers of moisturizer at night. And so my lips are sore and I don't really want to put on liquid lipstick. This is more of like a creamier consistency and won't totally dry out my lips. So, okay, so then this is what the look looks like with the lip color on. I actually think it pairs really well with the Divine color that I put sort of in the crease. It has that same sort of purpley undertone as the shadow, so I think it actually complements each other really well. So yeah, that wraps up day one using the Venus 1 palette from Limecrime. So I'm actually really happy that I started off the week doing something that's not a red smoky eye, because I feel like this palette really is very, very red tone. I find that a lot of the looks that I see that people use with this are those red looks, which I love, don't get me wrong, I'm not bashing that in any way, but I do want to play around with some other options instead of going the red smoky eye route, just because there are so many videos that kind of highlight that aspect of the palette. So I kind of want to be different, and I kind of want to play around with the shades that are in this, because this is really fun. I really like this. So hopefully you guys enjoy it too, and as always, just leave me any comments down below, how things are going in your life, whatever, just let me know anything. I always love reading it. And yeah, hopefully you guys stay tuned for tomorrow's video, and I'll talk to all you soon.